What's going on, everybody? Wednesday night, man. 10:40 on the East Coast. Man, I haven't really been as active as usual. So I appreciate you guys joining in if you come in and watch the show. It's been a rough week, man. That's just the reality of it, man. Sometimes life just catches up to me and I just need to take a breather. I'm not even sure I even had a whole breather yet, honestly. But today was just a rough day, man. I wanted to stream last night, and I got home. I got home from work late, like 8:30, and took a shower and I sat on my bed and I woke up today. So it didn't happen, man. I was just beat. I think I just got a lot of stress on me. I think that's really what the case is. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of oh man, I bit off a lot. I do a lot, and sometimes it catches up to me, and I spend a lot of time by myself, and it just catches up, man. You know. So I appreciate you guys who join the podcast and chat with me. I do. It's uh, it's just been a tough week, man. I'm hoping we can turn it around. Hoping tomorrow we can turn it around. Look, I wore my one of my all time favorite sellers. This is one of the first shirts I designed when I started making t-shirts, and it's so simple, and I sold a bunch of them. But be driven, man. One of the things that got me through some hard times. I still listen to it, man. I still listen to it today. I listened to some David Goggins clips and some Joe Rogan clips, and Goggins just says, "Be driven. Motivation is shit. It's easy to be motivated. You need to be driven." And that stuck with me, man. What's up, Mick? Thanks for joining the podcast, brother. It's been a tough one, man. You know, sometimes being a dad and owning a business and having people in your life that depend on you, and it's tough. If you don't have kids out there, you don't understand. But in one day when you have kids, you will understand that nothing else matters, man. You'll find a way. You'll find a way to make it. I always stay optimistic. I do. Sometimes, man, you just carry the world on your shoulders like Atlas Stone, man. You just carry it up there, and eventually it just comes crashing down on you, you know. And you just gotta sit there. For me, I just embrace the suck sometimes, you know. You just have a moment and you just gotta embrace the suck, and then you figure it out, man, and you think, all right, we're gonna do it. And sometimes it just takes just getting up and walking out the door. I used to just get up and walk out the door, man. When I went through some hard stuff with my divorce, it was hard to be at home. It was hard to be in an empty house. So I just left. I just went. I started doing open mics. I started just going places, man. Try to meet people. I haven't done that in a while. The whole COVID thing kind of nixed that. So I have taken to the podcast though, man. Sometimes I just sit up here at night and just talk to myself. There won't be anybody on. There won't be anybody watching it, and I just sit up here and bullshit. But the world's kind of a crazy place, but it makes you feel better. And man, this has just been rough. If you guys who follow me, I run a apparel business as well as this composite business, as well as doing YouTube, and losing my ass in the stocks right now. Man, look, it's tough. I got a t-shirt printer, a garment printer that paid a lot of money for, and look, man, the reviews on it, a lot of people have problems with them. Mine ran pretty flawlessly for months and months. I'm at 8 months. Then I had some issues and got it up and going again, and it's been down about 2 weeks, and I needed some warranty parts, and the company finally warranted me the parts I needed to get it up and going. I got them today. I overnighted them, and it just ended up. I put them in there, and it's still not working, man. I don't know. There are some things, man. I'm very technical, and I'm very I don't know. My aptitude for fixing electronics is pretty high, and I'm scratching my head at this one. So I spent a lot of the time today messing with that damn printer and just frustrated, like every second I spent on it was just rough. And then watching the stock. I mean, look, I did okay in the stock market for I did okay a little bit on some puts. It turned me into a bear. Joe Biden is creating bears. Man, every day someone comes out and says something that just tanks the damn stock market. I did a video about it. It's uploading right now. It's probably live, but I like to be bullish, man. I like to think that the economy's turning around, and then you wake up and there's a gas shortage in my state. So crazy. There's not a gas shortage until you tell people there's a gas shortage. We don't need everyone and their grandma filling up freaking 5 gallons. What are you doing? How much gas do people burn a day? How far are you fucking driving when you can't wait 2 days? It's crazy, man. It's so batshit crazy that people just freaking freak out and go load up on gas. I can't take it, man. It didn't affect me because I drive a Tesla, but it's just ridiculous. And then that affects the price of this, and people freak out, man. And then today, Elon Musk comes out and says, "Well, the Tesla's not going to take Bitcoin, and Bitcoin takes a freaking $7,000 puke, which takes Mara down with it, which is what just happens to be the one stock I decided to hold. Hey, let's just hodl it. Don't sell it. Just hold on to the son of a bitch. Let's do that." And guess what it does? It drops freaking 28%. 28%. It's insane. Bitcoin's not going away. Why do people freak the fuck out? I don't understand. I don't get it, man. Sorry, I'm just a little bit freaking annoyed. Sometimes I just gotta rant it out. I was browsing through it's kind of fun. I was browsing through Tinder for no good reason because I'm not gonna friggin' meet anyone on Tinder. But sometimes it's good to see what other shit shows are out there. And I saw some women named Karen, and I just felt really bad for them. Like, that's a hard name to have. You can't just change it. If your name is Karen, just change your name. Things will look up for it. But yeah, man, I figured I'd come down here and jump on the YouTube. And tomorrow we've got Marshall coming back. Marshall Holmes will be back in the studio, and maybe we'll do it live. He's going to be up here around 7 p.m. Eastern. And I was just going to record him and put him. I might just do it live, man. We might just get Marshall live in action. I know some of you guys won't be able to catch it because it'll be like 4 o'clock in the afternoon on the West Coast. Or if you're somewhere else around the world, it'll be a little bit late for you. But thinking about doing it live. And we've discussed a little bit about how he wants to go forward. Because our first podcast together, it was fun. It was long. We were out here about 2 hours, and we don't have anything stopping us tomorrow. We could be talking for 4 hours tomorrow. I don't even know. I don't know where he wants to go with the conversation. I really don't. But I've got some ideas that I want to throw at him and just see where it goes. So I think it's going to be a fun time. I think we're going to talk about some comedy. We're going to talk about maybe some politics, some stuff in the news. But I want it to be fun. I don't want it to be so serious. I think our other one was a little bit more serious, even though I take things lightheartedly, man. I really do. I take things lightheartedly. So I want to, I look forward to that, man. I'm really looking forward to that, actually. A lot. And if you want to be a part of that, man, you can join it in the comments, or you can join it on Zoom or whatever. If you want to chat with me and Marshall, we're going to have that happen. And this is kind of funny. California to effectively end mask mandate when state fully reopens next month. Dude, Newsom, just open the freaking doors. Stop putting a date on it. When you put a date on it, that just tells us it's full of shit. That's it. It just tells us you're full of shit. Oh, well, I think June 12th is a good day to reopen. Get out of here with this nonsense. So ridiculous. What's this? This just happened 5 hours ago. GameStop tweets about GME short squeeze. That can't be accurate. What did they tweet? The groundbreaking sci-fi epic returns. Pre-order massive. That has nothing to do with a short squeeze. This is such clickbait. It's clickbait bullshit. Look, man, GameStop's not going to the moon. I mean, they might go to the moon if they buy some cargo on Doge 1. That's the only way GameStop's getting to the fucking moon. Just clickbaiting people, man. It's crazy. It's freaking nuts. What else we got going on here? You know, it's amazing, isn't it? Isn't it amazing how like one person can affect crypto so much? You got this one guy who sells off all of his knockoff coins at once and tanks like half crypto. Freaking crazy. Oh, man. I don't even know. I need something fun to talk about. Throw me an idea in the chat. Who's out there? One of you is out there. Drop something in the chat box. Let's talk about something else. Pick a topic, any topic, and we will talk about it. Faux show. I'm just going to keep browsing. I'm going to look. I used to look at Yahoo Odd News. I remember that was a good fun time for me back in the day. It was like, what kind of oddball crap is happening? Let's just have a look, man. Let's just have a look. Vlad the Vaccinator, Dracula's castle lures visitors with COVID-19 jabs. That's stupid. What else you got there? Ordering takeout, try a live concert at home. What does that even mean? Are they gonna order a acoustic medley to your house? Oh man, what else we got? Art attack, nothing. God, there's nothing interesting happening. Please, someone do something interesting. Chris Webby had a new song out today, Webby Wednesday. If you don't follow Chris Webby, definitely follow Chris Webby. Awesome rapper. Does not have near enough subscribers. Somehow has 400,000 subscribers. Tom McDonald's over 2 million. And I would say talent-wise, they are in the same realm. I just don't understand how, I don't know, maybe he hasn't been as active as he was last year, but still. What else we got here? Cop arrest. That's a freaking advertisement. Man, I hate the ads. Look, there's an ad in here everywhere. Oh, Jesus. I need something uplifting and funny. It's got to be something. What's in the Yahoo News? Wow, Black Dunkin' Donuts manager charged after fatally punching man who called him slur. Dude, you fatally punch somebody? Holy balls. Hit that dude just right. That's insane. That doesn't happen very often. Somebody gets punched and dies from a single blow. That's crazy. What is that? Dogecoin scammers pocketed millions. How do you scam someone on Dogecoin? How do you do that? Oh, damn, dude. Dude bought a Lambo on COVID relief money, sentenced to 6 years in prison. Wow. He got millions of dollars. Dude, if you got millions of dollars from the PPP and you didn't deserve any of it, that's insane. And then you're the balls to go buy a Lamborghini. Probably cash. Crazy. Oh, that's gross. Scores of dead bodies floating around India's Ganges River. That's crazy. Wow. Just bodies just floating around. Homeless Oaklanders were tired of the housing crisis. They built a miracle village. You know that they're trying to give everyone a place to live in California. They're trying to provide shelter for all the homeless. That's like on the docket. Don't fix the problem. Just give them a freaking house. Don't fix the problem as to why they got there in the first place. The news is so depressing. All right, let's find something else to look at. I will look at cat memes or something at this point. Tennessee inmate to court declared he can't be executed because he's intellectually disabled. You cannot execute someone because they're intellectually disabled. What does that mean? What does that mean? He does not understand that he's going to be executed, therefore we cannot execute him. We must wait for him to die a slow death. Slow death. Oh, wow. Chrissy Teigen is accused of bullying a 16-year-old TV personality and then telling them, I can't wait for you to die. Bro, if you're Chrissy Teigen and you got nothing better to do than getting some Twitter beef with some 16-year-old, get your shit together. That's insane. Man, there's just nothing even here to talk about. Let's talk about fights. What do we got fights coming up? We got Chandler and Oliveira coming up. That is on Saturday. I think Oliveira is going to take it. We got the return of Tony Ferguson. Ferguson has to win. If Ferguson doesn't win this fight, that's it, man. Dana's going to pull the plug on Tony Ferguson. I think he'll get cut. And I would hate to see that because I do like Tony Ferguson. I like the El Kukui. And if the guy beats him, I don't think it's even that big of a staple for him because he's lost too many in a row. So there's that happening. Conor McGregor, highest paid athlete of 2020, $180 million. Arguably, he didn't make hardly any of that money from being an athlete. It was all in business deals, but he's still considered an athlete, and it still counts. Man, props to Conor for making a friggin' boatload of money. It's a crazy amount of money, man. There's a guy I was watching a podcast clip of the Doge millionaire. He turned 180 grand into 2.4 million. I have to wonder, and I kind of have to hope that he sold a bunch of that on Saturday before it tanked. Because if he didn't, dude, you could imagine just losing freaking 30% of $2.4 million. Oh, that would be painful. Painful. Yeah. But Neil says if he beats Tony Ferguson, it doesn't make him number one contender. I agree. I agree with that. Tell you what I did watch though. I'll tell you what I talk about. Something that I enjoyed. There's somebody out there will like it, but I like watching SEAL Team. Man, tonight's episode of SEAL Team, it was good, man. It was a good episode. I don't want to be. I'll just say a spoiler alert. If you haven't watched it yet, just skip past what I'm about to say. But that show gets to me, man. It gets to me on several levels. Not even in a veteran level, but on a dad level, on a friend level, just on a mental health level. The show does a great job of covering all that. And tonight's episode was good, man. It was. It just shows the struggles that people have, and that everyone has struggles in their life, no matter how big of a mask you put on during the day. Everyone has struggles, and sometimes you just gotta get up and you just gotta put it to the side and go to work. But you never leave it. It's always there waiting for you. You got to address these problems, and however that may be. And sometimes, honestly, I just felt like going to the gym and just deadlift. I don't even deadlift, but I just felt like just going and doing something I'm not good at, and just to get all that energy out, all that pent up anxiety, just get rid of it. So it's just time, man. We just run out of time. People put deadlines on us. We put deadlines on ourselves. We put time on our we put time against us constantly. We never give ourselves enough time to do anything. And if you had all the time, if you weren't worried about what day your bills were due, when you had to pick something up, when you had to pick up if you had to worry about so many things that revolve around this constraint of just running out of time, life's easier. It just is. Who else we got here? 9 fighters no longer on UFC roster. Damn, it cut 9 more people. UFC just cut them loose, man. They just slice them off the roster. Why Roblox is not a buy regardless of a discount. Roblox surges. Anything that surges comes crashing down. What is that? Dude, they're just flying a little helicopter. Imagine being the guy who's flying that helicopter on Mars, programming that thing. Like, that's your job. What is that? SafeMoon, Shiba Inu bring little-known crypto exchange ahead of Tinder on iPhone App Store chart. What app are they talking about that's pushing those? Bitmart. Cryptocurrency exchange with a quick listing of meme coins gained ground. Huh. So there you have it. Bitmart. Apparently you can buy some of these crazy altcoins on Bitmart if you're an Apple person. I'm not an Apple person. I wonder if it's on Android too. If it's just on Apple. Let's look. Let's have a quick look here. I got my phone. Bitmart. Sure enough, you could install Bitmart on your Android. So it's not just Apple. A little difficult to see here. Bitmart invite. As soon as it lets you log in, this app is very sketchy. Look, man, they're all sketchy. You're trying to convert $1 into another thing. You convert it so far, you don't even know how to get it back. Someone out there probably has $1 million in some altcoin they have no idea how to get and turn back into actual money. Somebody out there. Chesapeake Energy posts profit after bankruptcy. So they delisted Chesapeake Energy, and I wonder if how much that stock goes. I know they're saying that Hertz could actually go for you could get $8 a share on Hertz if they actually sell Hertz. Which, if anyone's holding it, that would be a phenomenal game. Oh, phenomenal. Jim Cramer, here's how to make GameStop a winner. Jim Cramer, all you have to do is say stuff about it. Dogecoin price prediction plans to retest all-time highs. The chart says otherwise. Dogecoin's at 44 cents. It looks to test all-time lows. At this point, it's not going up anytime fast. Man, oh man, oh man. SpaceX could land Starship on Mars in 2024. Dude, that would be crazy. That dude lands Starship on Mars in 3 years. Less than 3 years. 2.5 years. First of all, it takes 4 months to get there, allegedly. 4 months to get to Mars. So that means they got to leave in 2 years. In 2 years. Look, put Joe Biden on there. Let's send the leader of the free world out there. Let's do it. Sounds great. There's no better place for Joe Biden than on Mars. Oh, man. I need something fun to talk about, man. Someone out there needs to come in here and just throw something at me. Throw in a topic. I had something I was going to talk about the other day, and I think the fun passed. You know, I got an idea and then it was gone. Mass scenery because I did a Russian dolls. Yeah, I don't care about any of that. I don't care about any of that. Oh, look at that. Biden administration to resume border wall construction as crisis worsens. Come the gone right now. Priority repairs in Rio Grande Valley will begin in 6 weeks. How is that happening? Biden said he would not do that, but now he's gonna U.S. Army Corps of Engineers at construction will resume after pressure from local residents. So there's that much of a problem over there at this part where they're going to resume it. Wow, look at this. According to Customs and Border Protection, there were a total of 178,622 migrant encounters in April alone. Dude, think about that. 178,600. Holy balls, that's a lot of people. Dude, 100. I gotta break. How many is that per day? I mean, just on an average, it's like almost 6,000 people a day. What do you do with all those people? Wow. Oh my God. They keep telling us the border's under control, and I simply do not understand how, with a 392% increase this fiscal year alone. Wow. That's so many people. It's like a mass exodus to come to America. Someone tell them we don't have any gas. They're going to turn around. Everyone's going to come in. They got to bring 5 gallons of gas with them. Think about how much gas they could bring in. That would seriously help our situation right now. It's going to be the price of entry, 5 gallons. USC President Bob Cowson resigns amid plagiarism scandal. Sometimes you could just resign, right? Isn't that a thing? You just go get another job somewhere else, fuck some other people over. What do we have? Oh, what? Oh, that's. Oh my God, that's a thirsty ass bitch right there. 28-year-old woman posed as student, sneaked into high school to promote her Instagram. How does that promote your Instagram? How? Oh, look at that. Oh, no. Caitlyn Jenner voted in 2020 despite telling CNN that she didn't vote. Whoop-it-a-do. What's going on? Who's joining the show right now, man? It's just me and you. Type something in the chat. Let's talk about something. I'm looking for ideas. I'm looking for something. I need something to talk about because the world is a crazy place, but it's also been rather boring this week. I'm just browsing through to see what I missed. It's craziness. Talked a little bit about some fights coming up already. Talked about this Dunkin' Donuts employee who punched and killed a dude. Police officer arrested on DUI charges. Happens. What else we got here? Jesus. Just a bunch of death and murder, honestly. Look at this. Oh, a rare fish washed up on the California beach. People haven't seen one before, so they took pictures of it. Now it's on the news. We know it's out there, man. We've seen it in books. Crazy ass looking fish. Live in the deep. How to get up here? It died, and then it floated to the top. Somehow nothing ate it all the way there. Some crazy stuff in the ocean, man. What do you think the average depth of the ocean is? Like if you're just on a boat, just sailing across the ocean, what's the average depth of the ocean? I looked it up not that long ago because I was talking about it with Megan, and I don't. Oh, look at that. That's average depth. 12,000 feet. 12,000 feet is the average depth of the ocean. That's pretty deep. I wonder where that starts though. Like how far offshore is that? So I feel like a lot of times you just go fishing, it might be like 150, 250 feet deep, not 12,000 feet deep. That's a long way down, man. It's a long way down. Gotta be something else down there. It's gotta be. What? Oh, Malibu. Oh, man. I don't know. There's just nothing interesting. It's just so much. The only thing interesting that happened around here is a boat caught on fire. People got burned up. It's a sad story. Boat caught on fire at the lake around the corner. Burned up pretty bad. Dave Portnoy says Elon Musk setting Dogecoin up, Bitcoin down like he's the Wizard of Oz. He's not wrong. It's not wrong. The thing is that whatever Elon Musk says, honestly, should have no bearing whatsoever on what people buy or sell. Because for something to tank, like something like Mara or Bitcoin to go down 12%, that's not just people like me and you selling. For it to go down 12%, that is a massive exodus of money. Let's see what Dave Portnoy said here. Oh, I gotta put this on my monitor. Just tried to tank Bitcoin. Yeah, the same Elon Musk who had Bitcoin on Tesla's spreadsheet in their balance sheet, so Tesla could show profit at the end of a quarter because they're not selling cars. Now suddenly Bitcoin's bad. Yeah. Oh, I might need to restart this because my audio's on. I'm gonna mute the mic and let's see what he says. I gotta put it on my desktop audio. Let's see what Portnoy says here. You know he's losing his ass on Bitcoin probably. Let's see. We're going to undo this one, and we are going to mute. That is not the one I'm looking for. It's not. So it's Zoom audio. It should be picking that up. Oh, might have to add a capture device here. Let's see. Desktop. Let's see if that lets me do that. Let's try this right here.
Elon Musk just tried to tank Bitcoin. Yeah, the same Elon Musk who had Bitcoin on Tesla's spreadsheet in their balance sheet so Tesla could show profit at the end of a quarter because they're not selling cars. Now suddenly Bitcoin's bad. Yeah, he sold some of it, but it's bad for the environment. The same guy's been pulling the levers like the Wizard of Oz on crypto and everyone following his every move. He's sending Dogecoin up. He's sending Bitcoin down. This is bullshit. This is and I used to be an Elon fanboy. I really did. Even after he fucking tanked Tesla's stock back in the day when he tweeted out famously, it was too high. It dropped 10% in like 2 seconds. The number one rule of investing is you better trust whoever you are investing in, whoever is running that company. Because there's guys like Elon who apparently do not give a fuck. Yeah, Elon, you have unlimited money, but the people who you tricked or got to buy Bitcoin or Tesla and you tank it, how can you live with yourself? And I'm not saying like, hey, I run Penn, but at least the people who invest in Penn, down 8%, it sucks, not a financial advisor, win, lose, or draw. They can put their heads on their little pillows and know that I never fucking do that. They can count sheep and look at gumdrops and rainbows, and no matter what, you're going to get an honest effort. This is bullshit. Elon, you have responsibility when 1 second you say to buy something and the next second you don't. That's playing with people's futures, their fortunes. Yeah, Parabolic guy still has fucking Ferraris and driving around, but people are putting real money in it. That's how I treat Penn. If you put it in, it's like my fucking kids. I'm going to die for you. And even if shit was hitting the fan, I'd never be like, oh, we're stink. I won't tell you it's all gumdrops and rainbows and everything's great, but I'm going to die for you to make money for you. That's the job as a CEO, leader, whatever of a company. This move Elon's doing, up and down and changing markets, shady shit. Shady shit.
Interesting, huh? Found that kind of interesting. He's not wrong. I mean, it's a game to Elon Musk at some point, and it's not a game to the guys who are holding all of these investments. I mean, people put a lot of money into Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's at 49,000 right now, 49.8. So it took a big hit, big dump. Where's Doge? Ethereum, dude. Ethereum hitting 4,300 is insane. I remember Ethereum was down to $1,200 not that long, like a month and a half ago. It's crazy. Crazy ROI. And Doge at 43. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Something's got to happen. Look, it takes one tweet from that dude to tank it all. One tweet to rule them all. But he's not wrong. You know, you got somebody out there just manipulating the market like that. It's crazy. But this was different. I mean, he put $1.5 billion in. I don't even know how you buy $1.5 billion worth of something. How do you even buy that much of a thing? You know? Like, who did he call up to even make that purchase? We're going to put this much. How much did it cost him to buy $1.5 billion in Bitcoin? Because it cost me like $150 to buy $14,000 worth. So how much did it cost him to buy and sell that? And could he do it again? He wants to be profitable. What's to stop him from buying another $1 billion worth of Bitcoin? Germany just banned WhatsApp's new privacy policy. I'm not a fan of those, man. People are like, hit me up on WhatsApp. I'm like, no, it's some shady. Just text me. Why can't I just text you? I don't need WhatsApp. I don't understand. I have email. I have Messenger. I don't need WhatsApp. It just seems shady. I don't know, man. As I said, there's just not enough to talk about today. I wish there were more. Tomorrow we will definitely have a long show. Like I said, if you're If you didn't catch the podcast I put up with Marshall, go check it out on the minimum wage conversation, which is also interesting because Biden came out after that podcast and said that they were going to take away your unemployment benefits if you turn down what they consider to be a reasonable job. If you apply for one and you are accepted, you are offered a job and you do not take it, they will pull your unemployment. I think they're just going to leave this Capitol riot thing and beat that around. Trump told Christopher Miller to do whatever is necessary to protect demonstrators ahead of Capitol riot. That's pretty loose statement right there. Real loose. Look, man, Caitlyn Jenner said she didn't vote, but she did vote, and I and you shouldn't give a shit. We shouldn't care if Caitlyn Jenner voted for anything at all. Oh, man. Look, there's guys on TikTok throwing ping pong balls at cups that get more views than this, so I need to step it up. We'll come up with some kind of idea. Some kind of idea other than watching Bitcoin and Dogecoin just plummet into oblivion. Plummet into oblivion. Watch your hard-earned money disappear tonight, live. But that's what I got, man. Been about 40 minutes. I didn't have a whole lot to talk about tonight. So I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to get up early and get after it. Tomorrow is a new day. So probably going to check out the pre-market happening. Might do a video about pre-market. Get to work. Probably going to get frustrated the second I get there because all the shit I left behind is still staring at me in the face when I walk back in the door. But sometimes be like that, you know? And, what is happening here? What is happening here? I don't understand why this guy, I don't know. Someone's looking for a shirt, which is shipped to them, but track package. Why is it not gone? USPS. USPS sometimes just loses my packages, man. I drop them all off, and then they're a week later. It just says label created, and the postman never delivers them. That happens, unfortunately. I would say probably about 2 to 3% of the time. So that's where I'm at, man. It's just been a rough time. So I'm gonna get up out of here and go prepare myself for tomorrow's shenanigans. Mentally prepare for the shit show that's gonna happen. But definitely check out the show tomorrow if you came and watched it at all today. Thursday, 7 p.m. live with Marshall Holmes. We're gonna have the Free as Fuck podcast happening. So looking forward to it. We'll check it out. Until then, man, you guys be safe out there. We'll see you tomorrow.